to how you started, Gwen. Day one, do you remember day one of our coaching sessions?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at you today.
Yes.
Look at you today.
Mm-hmm. Whole different person.
Night and day.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I said the investment that you pour in, I take it as a seed. Because you can never pay any person enough to just say, let me get on the right track. Let me change my direction overnight. Let me figure this thing out. Let me jump into what is my purpose, identify with that, operate in that, grow from that. There's no amount that you can put on that. That's why I say, don't even consider it as you paying for. No, you're investing in you. And now look at you today. You giving me life. You giving me life. It always happens that way. And I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You can keep sharing. You can keep sharing.
Okay. So the mind shift of me just knowing that I'm enough and feeling it. And I share it. I'm like, when I'm talking to people, I'm like, girl, I feel so good. Y'all don't even know. And people are noticing it. They're like, you're humble. You're more humbler than ever. I'm like, y'all just don't understand. I said, I'm beginning to understand that I have to love me.
Yes.
I have to love me. I had to step back from a lot of things. Even my businesses, I have to step back because I feel like if I can't love me and motivate me, how could I do it and lead other people? I might be able to motivate them, but how can I lead them to where they need to be, showing and in the path of showing them you have to love you. Once you start loving you, everything flows. Yeah. I have to do that for myself first.
Yes.
So that's where that self-love came in. And every day I have stuff on the mirrors. I have stuff on the walls. When I'm going out the door, I have something on the door. Just reminding myself. And I said, you know what? The one place I didn't put it was in the car, but I had something in the car. And it said, I think it's the key to success. You're the key to success. Mm. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave that right there. I had it in my car. It's been there for years. It's like literally fading out now, but it's been there.
Yes.
But I wouldn't even look at it. But now it's like every day I look at it and I read it. And then, I put my thing on the phone and I go to listen to that. Even that have made a great difference for me. Yeah. And I did go over my assessment. Wow. I said, Coach said this assessment. I'm like, I don't know if I wanted to read it. I picked it up. I looked at it. I closed it down. I said, because I printed it out. I'm like, no. And I went to reading and I'm like, wow, all that is you?
Yes.
What do you got? I'm like, girl, you got to get into this.
Yes.
This is really who you are.
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm finding myself back to where I used to be.
Yes.
So it's a great feeling. I don't regret any of this. I just love it. And even when I'm talking to my girlfriend on the phone, she's like, something about you is different. I'm like, yeah, I'm loving me more.
Yeah.
And I'm understanding and my mind is shifting and I need to be able to continue that. So I speak positive. As soon as any negative, I like, hey, we're not doing that.
That's right.
Change the subject or change the word, something.
Come on now. Something got to change.
And she was like, yes. And she was like, you know what? She said, did you tell me you're doing some coaching? I said, yeah. She said, I said, you want to do it? I said, I refer you to her now. I said, she's good. Because what I love about our coaching sessions, she let me be me and I could express myself. And she said, yeah, because you never did that. I'm like, really? You had to remind me?
Wow.
She's like, you didn't even want to talk about Gwen. You didn't even want to tell her, well, what is your name? I'm like, no. So she had to remind me about, she said, I can't believe you actually talking to somebody. You letting somebody in your head, in your world? I'm like, girl, yes, I am. And it's a good feeling, and it helps, and it really works.
Mm.
It really works. So